Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Joining today from Bike Fitchburg, you may remember former mayor, but a good friend of the show, Steve Arnold. Steve, welcome back. How you doing, bud?
It's good to be here.
It is good to be here because we're talking about some exciting news coming in this morning. Fitchburg adds more new bicycle-friendly businesses to Fitchburg. How many are we talking, Steve?
4 new ones. Brings us up to a total of 35. This is a program that we've been on since 2022, jointly with Bike Fitchburg and the Chamber and the City, the city's Bike and Ped Commission. We seek out businesses who we think are good candidates because, you know, we might enjoy biking to them, or we can see their bike racks out front. Or sometimes businesses will come to us and say, you know, we'd like to attract a new audience, or we'd like to do something toward our environmental goals or our health goals. Memorial UCC Church did that. We help the businesses become more bicycle friendly, and then we do the thing that is usually more apparent to people is that get the award. You know, everybody likes plaques and stickers and stuff like that. So the 4 new businesses, we got 2 silver and 2 bronze awards, just like the last time. And the 2 silver awards went to Altera Design Homes, who has an office and a number of rental properties, and they're also building single-family homes over in the Terravesa neighborhood. And Hartung Fields neighborhood, the new apartment building that's open for business, the Juniper, the first of 3 that Ragtag Ventures is building. Like most of our bicycle-friendly businesses, they're right on our Greenway network, a network of multi-use paths, and they've got amazing bike parking in the garage for the residents. They've got parking out front for guests. They've got a bike wash station. They've got a rack of bike information on a workbench in where their repair stand is, near their bike room, adjacent to their bike room. So they're doing a really good job for their residents. Tabby and Jack's Pet Supplies up in Hatchery Hill is happy to give you a discount if you go in to pick up your supplies on your bike. You can show your helmet sticker in the Bicycle Benefits Program and get a free dog or cat treats. Then 10 Pin Alley, our bowling emporium over on Nesbitt Road in the Fitchburg Recreation Corridor there. Good bike racks, glad to see people arriving by bike.
That's not too far away from one of the major bike routes, too, so
that's right.
Pretty nice.
It's right next to the Military Ridge Trail and the Quarry Ridge Mountain Bike Park.
Well, so we jump in the grand scheme of things. We're kicking butt.
Yep.
You came in here like, we moved down.
Yep.
So we're down to number 6 in the nation, which is pretty cool for bike friendly businesses. So 35 as mentioned. We're going to get to 100. That's why I said 100. We're going to get there.
We were tied for 5th, but last round. So there are 3 rounds of awards a year. They give them out in February and in May and in August. We were tied for 6th, and then we leapt up into 5th. But there is a region in Arkansas, northwest Arkansas, where this tends to happen is that the communities that do well typically have a very active bike advocacy program organization that's going out and recruiting businesses. And that's why Tampa and St. Petersburg lead the country
They're at 61. We're not far behind.
No,
just saying. It's not like you're talking like this wide margin.
No,
Steve.
they're first and third, and Fayetteville and Bentonville, Arkansas are coming up fast. But our goal, so Bentonville is only 2 ahead of us, but they had almost 30 applications in the last 2 rounds. So that's why they came from out of nowhere. So right now we're at 35. If we can get to 43 or 42 perhaps, we'll pass Alexandria, Virginia. So we're the best in the Midwest. The most in the Midwest after us is Minneapolis with 15. So we got more than twice as many as Minneapolis. So we're feeling really good about it.
Steve, why is this important? So some folks might not understand the reasoning behind it, but this is a pretty big deal.
So, I've already mentioned the fact that this kind of all of the bicycle-friendly America programs from the League of American Bicyclists, bicycle-friendly communities, bicycle-friendly universities, and businesses, they all have an application process, and you get rated in a medal. The states and DC get ranked instead, whether they want to be or not, and so that's the bicycle-friendly state program. But all of these 4 programs that make up Bicycle Friendly America have 2 aspects. One of them is getting rewarded and the publicity and stuff. But the more important aspect is the roadmap for implementing best practices. And we at Bike Fitchburg promote biking because it's good for health, the environment, the economy, congestion, pollution, motor vehicle congestion, pollution, and so many things. And like libraries and schools and community gardens, it's better for everybody when more people bike. And so we work on that, and businesses are very important because they're the destinations that all transportation, biking, and many recreational trips involve going to businesses. And so when businesses have restrictive policies like you can't bike into our drive-through, that's a downer. If they have good bike parking, that's an advantage. And so we find businesses that we think we can move the needle on or that need to have their efforts being rewarded. Right now, we're working on an application for Promega Corporation. It's by location, and they have 3 locations in the city. We're doing the biggest one, which is the Fitchburg Center, just down the hill from us here. Okay. They are amazing, but with big companies, it's hard to get management's attention to this and get them to approve to pay the application fee and things like that. But so we've been working on them for a couple of cycles, but I think we're going to get over the finish line for the March deadline. They have a program to pay employees to ride their bikes there. They pay them by the mile, and then the employees get a check in January for the previous year's trips, and they can use that to maintain their bike in the spring, to buy groceries or anything else they want. And it benefits Promega because these employees are happier and healthier, and they have lower health insurance claims. And of course, it benefits the employees. It reinforces a wellness culture that they're trying to cultivate down there. So.
Well, and we've talked about this many times. Fitchburg has invested in biking infrastructure on top of it. So on top of a nice business being here and allowing that, we also have the infrastructure, too, to make it a safer ride, so to speak, to get in here. So
yeah, businesses contribute to it by Avanti was one of our awardees, and they have 11 apartment buildings in Uptown, but they also developed the neighborhood. So they built those roads and paths and the cycle tracks that run through Uptown. Now the paths that run along all 3 main streets in the Promega campus all have side paths that the city maintains. They plow them. The Research Park side path was recently resurfaced because it had gotten old and cracked, and asphalt needs to be maintained. But when they built the USONA Institute, as part of that construction project, they put in a new side path along Woods Hollow Drive and another one that goes into the interior of the USONA part of the campus. So businesses are really contributing hard dollars to our infrastructure. Our apartment buildings that are bicycle-friendly businesses have hundreds of stalls of bike parking that you can lock your bikes to in their garage for their residents. And they have to be the most secure because those bikes are there all the time that people are riding them.
It's pretty cool stuff. Let's talk about when the awards will be handed out here. So the mayor will present the awards here for Fitchburg's newest bicycle businesses at City Hall, 7:30 a.m. on May 15th. That's actually the Bike to Work Day with the mayor. So exciting stuff.
Yeah, International Bike to Work Day is the third Friday in May. And we did this the last 2 years, and it was a fun time, very successful. We will meet at McKee Farms Park at 7 o'clock, and we'll have the Cycling Without Age Trishaw, and we'll have some disabled folks come along on the ride with us. And all are welcome to ride with the mayor from McKee Farms Park Shelter up to City Hall, and then we'll have our presentation of those awards and very short speech photo ops.
Fantastic. Well, if people want to learn more about the program with the league or Bike Fitchburg, what would you recommend they do?
So if you go to our website, bikefitchburg.org, in the center of the homepage, there's some news articles, and our webmaster is on a vacation. But the previous awards are there, and you can go to our Bicycle Friendly Business page and see the list of current awardees before this morning, and it will describe the program and invite you if you're interested in nominating a business, or if you own a business and would like our assistance. It's kind of a difficult process because there's lots and lots of aspects of it, and it's not just a, fill out a checklist. We work with you to try to get what we call low-hanging fruit. Here are some easy improvements you can make. We outline long-term goals. For example, if you build a new building then you might want to include showers and lockers for the folks who are walking or biking to work. Or if you revise your personnel manual, which is a big job, you might want to put some policies in there to encourage active transportation. So we help businesses go through the process. There's an online program that we're expert at providing input to. We know the kinds of things that are important to the Bike League. So we're happy to work with you, with your business. And it doesn't have to be a business. It could be any kind of organization, government agency, nonprofit, and help you become more bike friendly and be recognized for it.
Well, congratulations to the 4 new Bicycle Friendly Award winners. We'll look forward to seeing them in May for the presentation. And otherwise, keep on biking. Lots of fun biking events. You just had one not too long ago.
Yep.
It wasn't too bad for the weather either. You got lucky.
It was amazing. We had more than 30 people stop at our commuter station. Our next event will be Celebrate Trails Day on the 4th Saturday in April. So we'll be advertising that around the city with the kind of yard signs. So those yard signs will have a QR code. You can go and see a national map, and you can zoom in. And at the moment, we are the only registered event in southern Wisconsin, but there are likely to be more as the time gets closer, but you can get all the details. But we'll be down at the Velo Underground on the Saturday, 10 to 1, giving away treats and swag and talking biking with anybody that comes by.
Fantastic, Steve. Always a pleasure. Take care, and we'll see you back here real soon.
Okay, take care.